your chair, your couch, your mat, wherever you are. I invite you to close your eyes if that's accessible for your practice, sealing your lips, breathing slowly and evenly through the nose, letting go of all that comes before, all that comes after, being present in this moment, here and now. Focusing on the breath in and out of the nose, slowly and evenly. Assessing your body, noticing any sensations, any tightness, any aching. Let's release it. Or breathe breath into it. Imagine wherever you have any ailments or any tightness or pain, every time you inhale, you're inhaling that beautiful breath straight to that spot in your body, bringing it relief and comfort. On your next inhale, I invite you to fill your lungs from the bottom to the top and hold it when you get there. Sighing it out of the mouth when you're ready. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, sigh. Beautiful. Focusing on the breath, letting the mind wander, but coming back to the breath. On your next inhale, slowly wiggle the fingers and the toes. Maybe you rotate your wrists and ankles. Reverse. Planting your feet if you have them off the floor. Inhaling your arms over your head. Bringing your palms to your heart center. Setting your intention for the day. Today I will remain calm. Today I will talk gently to myself. Whatever your intention is, I invite you to set it and work on it and do your best. Smile. Release the arms, opening the eyes. We're going to start with our feet today. So I invite you here to bring awareness to your right foot. Maybe you lift it off the mat or the floor. Exhaling your foot down. Inhaling it up. Exhale it down. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. And this time, instead of lifting your foot, I want you to imagine there's a piece of paper under your foot and you're scrunching your toes to pick it up. Exhale, release. Inhale, scrunch the toes, picking up the paper. Exhale, release. Inhale one more time. Exhale, release. Rotating the ankle. Slowly. Reverse. Release that right foot. Let's take that on the left side. Inhaling your left foot up. Exhaling it down. Inhale it up. Exhale down. Inhale one more time. Exhale down. Again, envision you have a piece of paper or maybe a t-shirt underneath your left foot. Scrunching your toes to pick it up on the inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, pick up that paper. Exhale, release. Inhale one more time. Exhale, release. Rotating the ankle one way and then the other. Rotating the ankle one way and then the other. Reverse. Planting that foot. Taking a second here. Assessing how your body's feeling. Inhale your hands out in front of you. You can have your hands up like this, or you can have your hands down here, wherever you are. Wiggle your fingers. Taking your time. Just moving them around. Maybe you open and close. Wherever you are, feel the sensations in your hand. How are the fingers feeling? Rotate the wrists. Smile because you're here. Reverse. Maybe you bring your elbows up. You can place your hands on your shoulders if that's accessible. Bring your shoulders out here if you'd like to. I like to do it here so it opens up the shoulders and the chest. Making some baby circles. Reverse. Inhale your arms out. Shake it out. I invite you here to sit up straight. Rotating your shoulders a few times, whatever way. Reverse. Again, on the inhale, sit up straight, bringing the right hand to the left shoulder. And as you exhale here, I invite you to bring your gaze slightly to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Holding in a few more breaths here. Inhale to center. Exhale one more time to the right. Maybe you bring the left arm out to the side. Maybe you leave it on your lap, wherever you are. Maybe you stir your lips and close your eyes. Breathing gently, enjoying this beautiful stretch. Remember, if there's ever any tightness or tension, pain, please come out gently, slowly. Bringing that left hand to the left thigh. Inhaling your gaze to center. Releasing that right hand. Shake it out. Inhale to sit up straight. Rotating those shoulders once more. Reverse. Inhale, sitting up straight, bringing that left hand to the right shoulder. Exhaling your gaze to the left gently. Inhale to center. Exhale, bringing your gaze a little further to the left, holding it here again for a few breaths. Focusing on the breath if the mind is wandering. Inhale back to center gently. Exhale one more time to the left. Maybe you extend that right hand if you did the same on the other side. Inhale your right hand to the right thigh and your gaze to center. Releasing that left hand, shake it out. Adjusting your seat if necessary. I invite you here to inhale your arms overhead. And as you exhale, I invite you to bring your right hand down to the bottom of your seat. And then side bend over to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale one more time. Inhale, lifting both arms up. Exhaling, bringing that left arm down. Inhale here, engaging your core, making sure your spine is straight. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, side bend. Are you smiling? You should be. Inhale, last one. Exhale. Inhale to center, arms both up, widen your stance, and then exhale to fold forward. Remember, your forward fold could be your hands all the way down to the floor, maybe your shins or ankles, or maybe you just keep your hands on your thighs, you close your eyes, and you just breathe here. Letting your head hang heavy. On your next inhale, gently come back up, rotating your shoulders, whatever you need. Honor your body here. Sitting up straight, shoulders are over your hips, spine is nice and straight, up and down. Core is engaged. Maybe place your hand on your belly and you just feel the breath. The expansion and contraction of the body. Releasing your right hand or whatever hand you had on your belly. I invite you here to interlace your hands, placing them over your heart. And as you inhale, you bring palms out in front of you. Exhale back to your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release your hand, shaking it out. Interlacing your hands when you're ready again, bringing them over your chest once more. And as we inhale them out this time, we'll bring them over our head. Exhale back to your heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale one more time. Exhale back to your heart center. Release your hands again, shake it out. One more time. This time we'll interlace our hands, flipping our palms, bringing them overhead. Exhale them back to your heart center. Inhale them overhead. Breathing slowly and evenly. Exhale back to your heart. Inhale one more time over your head. On the exhale, release the hands, slowly bringing them down. Shake it out. Before we move on, let's take some cat-cows. So I invite you here to place your hands close to your knees, sitting up straight. And as you exhale, I invite you to round your back, bringing your hands to your hips and your chin to your chest for your cat pose. And as you begin to inhale here, slowly bring your hands forward to your knee, your gaze up, your chest forward, and your tail lifted. Enjoy this beautiful cow pose, counteracting all the things we do every day. Exhale, round it in, chin to chest, tail down, hands to hips. Inhale, hands come forward, tail gets lifted, chest is forward, gaze is slightly elevated. Exhale one more time to your cat. Inhale back up to your cow, last one. Inhale back to center, rotating the shoulders, taking any movement that is necessary for your body here. On your next inhale, I invite you to bring both of your hands to the right knee. The left hand will be in front of the right hand. Exhale here. On your next inhale, sitting up straight. Exhale, begin to twist your body to the right, bringing that right hand to the right hip. Inhale back to center, right hand next to the left. Exhale, open up again. Right hand, right hip, twisting to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale one more time, twisting to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Shake it out. When you're ready, we'll take that on the left. So bring both hands to your left knee. The right hand will be closer to your knee. Sitting up straight on the inhale. And as you exhale, twist your body. Bringing that left hand to the left hip. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Inhale here and then exhale. Twisting to the left. Inhale back to center. One more. Exhale here. Inhale back to center. Rotate the shoulders. Shaking it out. Widening your stance so your feet are wider than your hips. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale to fold forward here. The idea is to get your head below your heart. This is considered very, very great for your body, especially your lymphatic system. It helps you, gives you energy. It's a beautiful resting pose, but it's so energetic at the same time. Inhale to halfway lift. Bring your feet closer together. Planting your left hand on your left thigh. Inhaling your right arm up. Exhale it down. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Inhale one more time. Exhale, release. Shake it out. Switching sides. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale one more time. Exhale down. Take a second here. Bring your hands to your thighs and inhale all the way up. Rotating those shoulders. Reversing. We're going to take one more shoulder stretch. If it's accessible to you, awesome. If not, don't stress it. I invite you here to sit up straight, engaging your core, making sure your shoulders are over your hips. Inhaling here, and as you exhale, I invite you to interlace your hands behind your back. And you can either straighten your elbows, or you can keep them bent. Wherever you are, breathe. Release the tension in your shoulders, relax your jaw. And as you inhale your next breath, I invite you to bring your fist over towards your left hip, bringing those shoulders down, closing your eyes, just breathing, focusing here. Inhale your arms behind you. Exhale, switching hips. Bring your hands over to your right hip. Exhale your hands behind you. And if you'd like to, I invite you to pull your hands down, stretching your shoulder. Exhale, release the hands, bend the elbows, shake it out. And when you're ready, we'll get set up for our Shavasana. Getting comfortable, sitting up straight, maybe you're lying flat. Wherever you are, enjoy it. Close the eyes, seal the lips. Whatever is accessible to you, I invite you to be there. Maybe your lips are not sealed, maybe your eyes are open. I just invite you here to breathe at a normal breath rhythm. Letting go, going back to the intention, whatever you set at the beginning of class. Take your rest, I'll call you back. On your next inhale, without moving or opening your eyes, slowly bring awareness back to your body. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. Rotating the wrists and ankles. Reverse. Releasing the hands to your thighs. Inhaling and filling your lungs from the bottom to the top. Exhaling to sigh it out of the mouth. Beautiful. On your next inhale, bring your hands to your sides, palms face forward. Inhaling them up slowly, gazing between the palms. Bring the palms to meet down to your heart center, bowing your head and closing your eyes. Wherever you go, spread love with a beautiful smile. The light in me honors and sees the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing.